Hey guys, welcome back to Spiritual Guidance from Nana. Welcome back, welcome back. How do you like my train? I love Christmas time. I love the nostalgia. I'm just a kid when it comes to Christmas. I love all the baked goods. I love giving whenever you can. I just love the whole season of it. So, thank you, Patty, for this wonderful train set. She crocheted this, believe it or not. This whole train set is crocheted, including all the lollipops and the candy cane. And oh my goodness. Thank you so much. What a wonderful gift. All right. I pulled some cards ahead of time like I normally do to get right into it, guys. And we'll pull some more, of course. But I got some downloads for you. The first card I pulled for you, all right, was movement. Movement. If you notice on this ostrich, there's like an island here, you know? Some of you guys are going to literally move. Some of you guys, this movement, whether it's in business, movement, in a relationship, movement, I'm just getting now from spirit, movement within your career, movement within just moving, period. It's going to happen fast, whatever it is, because ostriches are fast moving. Some of you might be 28, but you're coming to the end of a cycle and getting ready to start another one. And that's because you guys have been in solitude. You've been in solitude. You've been in meditation and prayer. And there's a choice that you're having to make. You're making a choice right now. Some of you, your path life number might be 4, you might be 30 years old, or your path life number might be 3. There's a lot of 3s here. But the choice that you're making is you're coming back to life in something. You might be 29 years old, but that's also an 11. You might be a master number 11. You need to look that up, guys. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't. But the downloads I got for you guys were, as far as this movement goes, you're in a time for positive movement as you are coming out of a time of restriction and solitude. Some of you guys have been in restriction and solitude for quite a long time. And if you click on this message, you'll understand this, you'll relate to this. If it doesn't pertain to you, then look for more titles, guys, and see if they do. But you've been in solitude, you've been in preparation, you've been in preparing for a new stage, a new life, a new opening. We've been talking about this for quite a while, and I really do believe, guys, that it's on the brink. I know we keep saying that, you're going, oh, sure, when. Well, when you are thankful and grateful for what you've got now, what you have right now, which is what Thanksgiving is all about, isn't it? In the Americas, the Thanksgiving is about being thankful and grateful for what you have right now. When you're grateful for that and you live in that thankfulness and gratefulness, that's when it brings the other manifestations that you want and need in your life. It'll bring it to you faster when you're letting go, letting God, and you're letting thankfulness and gratefulness come in and just cultivate and marinate, so to speak, in your life. What are you thankful for and grateful for right now? I know I have my Christmas train out and it's not even Thanksgiving yet here in Americas, but what are you thankful and grateful for? I'm thankful for the divine. I'm thankful for you guys, that you come here to spend your time for inspiration, for encouragement. But some of you guys have been in solitude for quite a long time, and there's a decision that you have made, and that decision is coming to life. All right, that's what your spirit team wanted to let you know. They wanted to let you know that you're coming out of that time of restriction and solitude. You're in a new stage of development and adventure. All right? During this solitude time, you have emptied your thoughts. You have replenished your energy. This choice that you're making, you're coming to a new life. When you look at your life, you can see how you've grown and how you have evolved over time. You have shed many skins, identities, shaped and created new ones. Who I'm talking to. You guys are so much. You are warriors. Who I'm talking to. You are inventors. You are visionaries. The challenge card that came out is authentic self, showing true self courageously. Sometimes, guys, that is hard to do because we know that in our families or in our friend circles or in our community or wherever we're at that our giftings and who we are not quite accepted yet in its whole state, in its whole form. But you're being called by your spirit team to be in your authentic self, to embrace all of who you are, your talents, your gifts, along with your shadow side. That's the side where you're learning of things that you're not very strong in. Some of you guys, you're not very strong in self-control, or you're not very strong in patience. But that's okay because, God, Jesus said he is the author and finisher of our faith. And he is going, when he ascended up to the right hand of the Father, he said that he was going to intercede for us. He knows where we have a hard time with our authentic self. Maybe you, as you were growing up, your giftings and your abilities and stuff like that were hidden from most people except for you, and you weren't sure what to do with them. And you didn't have people around you who knew how to mentor you or coach you. That's okay. This time in your life right now, where you're being you're being what's the word for it, Father? Exposed, so to speak, for who you are. You're being exposed for your true self, and it is divine. Your true self is divine. No weapon formed against you. You are a divine being having an earthly experience, right? That's who you are, your authentic self. You're afraid, some of you guys, to show your giftings, to show your authentic self. Because a lot of times the giftings that you have and the things that you have, you only see in movies. All right? People who can move the elements like water and fire and air. People who can heal people with just a thought or a touch of a hand. People who can see into people's lives, into events, into situations. You never wanted to bring this up because you always were afraid of rejection. But there is, listen, coming to life is who you really are, with all your giftings, with all your shortcomings, with everything that you are, everything that you're not. You're coming together right now to move forward into this new life, into this new area where you are going to be your authentic self, period, end of conversation. And all those who are against that, all those who are naysayers, all those who don't understand, ta-ta, bye-bye for now. That's what Nana says. All right? I was born in England, so ta-ta, bye-bye for now. See you later, Gator. See, look, truth be told, you've been going through a lot of chaos. You have gone through a lot of stuff in your life to where you've put on a lot of masks trying to cover who you are. And you're no longer going to do that. You're standing up for who you are, a divine being having an earthly experience. You are a spirit man who has a soul, mind, will, and emotions, who lives in an avatar. Look at this. Chaos and conflict. Do you see what's happening here? How this painted horse is shedding off the mask to be the zebra underneath that he really is. 33, you might be a master number 33 as well. Look that up, guys. Seriously, there'll be some more of Spirit's messages for you in there. Oh, thank you. That one flew out fast. Is there any more? Do you have any more for us? No? All right. What is that? The fates. See? You're lighting up. You are lighting up who I'm talking to. You are lighting up into the person that you're supposed to be. You're finally accepting who I'm talking to. Everything you are, everything you're not. You're accepting your star qualities. You're accepting your North Node. You're accepting who you are and these new beginnings coming into your life. You're starting to lean back and trust more. You're starting to go with the flow and the wave more. You're coming more into who you're supposed to be. Why? Because the Lord said He'd be the author and finisher of your faith. He is going to let you know not only who you are, but whose you are. All right? And you're going to flow into milk and honey. This has been coming out a lot. There's a lot of cards here, guys. And this has been coming out a lot. All right? The Israelites, when you had Moses, trying to deliver the Israelites from Pharaoh, they were going into the promised land. They were moving out of slavery into the promised land, into the land of milk and honey, into the land of abundance, into the land of harvest, of seeds and prayers that you have prayed. That's where you're heading to. You are getting ready to step into coming to life again, and you are going after your dreams. You're going after your goals. You're going after your North Node. You're going to stop playing it small, and you're going to use your giftings that make you a star. You're going to use the giftings that make you a star. Everybody is different. I don't care if it's the same platform. If you sing different from everybody else. If you write songs, you write different than everybody else. If you paint different than everybody else. If you speak, if you dance, if you are a lawyer, a doctor, a baker, a janitor, a maid, a housekeeper, a nanny, it does not matter. You are a unique individual with your own unique talents and abilities, and you're getting ready to shine. Your destiny is for you to shine within your gifts, to shine within your life so that you can bring the light to others. All right? This milk and honey that you're going to be flowing in is flowing in your purpose, flowing in the direction in which you're supposed to be going into. All right, that's what I'm hearing the Spirit of God say, is that you guys are coming back to life, kind of like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You are coming back to life. You are stepping more and more day to day in your personal power, in your higher self, in your spirit-led self. And you're getting ready to shine, who I'm talking to. And you're getting ready to flow into milk and honey. That is abundance in all areas. You might have been seeing, all right? You might have been seeing some rainbows here. There's a cute little elephant in this bowl here that's just playing around. Your kid-like energy is getting ready to wake up. Wake up. I just got finished watching Believe It or Not, and I'm 64 going on 65, and I don't care How many times I say that? I know I say that a lot, but you're getting ready. I just got finished watching Polar Express, guys. I just love Christmas movies. I just love the whole atmosphere, and it should be like that all year round, where we're giving to people, we're loving, we're smiling, we're happy. We're bringing in some kid like forms into our lives in the springtime, in the summer, in the fall. Oh my goodness. All right, let me get something else for you guys here. Let's see. Let's see. So you're moving towards your stardom. You're moving towards what you were built to move towards to. You are moving towards your North Node. You are getting ready with your angel's help and the Holy Spirit's help. You guys are getting ready to go into new beginnings. We've got some eights down here on the board here. Eights mean new beginnings, all right? Enchanted. Your path has led you to a defining moment that will change your destiny. Enchanted. Your path has led you to a defining moment. Something faded and enchanted is getting ready to come towards you guys. Another one, it says evolving technology. Upgrading your life might be necessary now as you have outgrown your old ways. Some of you guys are going to be using more technology, all right, to get you to where you need to go. Maybe it's to help out with this new path that you're going on. You're going to be using a little more of AI. All right. Something just flipped. I know it did. I saw it. I felt it. I don't know where it's at. Where are you at? No? Was I wrong? All right. That does happen. All right. We got 2 gold guests. Let's see what's on the bottom. Begin again. It's best to cut any losses and start anew right now. You will gain more in the long run. Some of you guys are getting ready to do a clean slate. There's 3 of them that came out. You're getting ready to do a clean slate. You're getting ready to shift in your dream. I've been talking about this. You're getting ready to shift. Another leg of your dream is getting ready to come about. It might look different than where you are right now, but it does not matter. It will still be a part of your main mission. I can't stress that enough, okay? Destiny. Like the river flows into the sea, some things are just meant to be. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to be guided. Don't fight against the flow, okay? Go with spirit, with the flow. Even if it seems against the current, if you go with him, it's going to be so much easier. Fresh start. Never fear. The end of something marks the start of something new. Begin again. I'm telling you, we cannot make this stuff up. Coming to life. Something in your life is getting ready to pop, is getting ready to come to life. It reminds me of, right now I'm getting in my mind's eye, kind of like Disney. When he first created Mickey Mouse, he drew Mickey Mouse many, 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 many times, doing many different things, all right? But it was that one day that he drew Mickey Mouse and he just came to life in a certain spot. And that was the one he used. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people who are inventors or creative, all right, have a lot of fresh starts, a lot of clean slates. Why? Because in their mind, they realize that when they're trying things out and trying to make something new, there's going to be different avenues that you're going to try, different things that you're going to try that might not work out the way that you think they should in the beginning. It doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you learn something from that. You take a step back and you go a different direction. But you will learn and you will take a piece of that along your journey. and it will mean something to you in your destination. All those light bulbs that Edison tried, okay? All of them. Thousands, okay? Thousands. We give up on the first, on the 50th try, on the 10th try. But he did thousands of light bulbs, and finally it worked. Finally, it worked. And all those things that did not work, I bet you 10 to 1, came together for another kind of experiment. I bet you 10 to 1. Searching. What you find depends on where you go. Travel for work, have adventures, learn more. Ooh. We talked about adventures in the beginning, didn't we? We did. We talked about the movement, that you're not going to be in restriction and solitude anymore, that you're going to be in a new stage of development and adventure. Some of you guys are going to be taking some new adventures. You're going to be taking some new risks. You're going to be starting again in some different areas. All right? And you are going to have movement because you're coming back to life in some creative, in some new area. Some new area. Some of you guys have been in a balancing act for a long time, but you're a master number 11. That's come up again. That's twice. Look that up, guys, okay? Master number 11. All right? Okay. What else should we get? One more thing. Being authentic. Be your authentic self. We need you. There is already spiritual guidance from Nana. There's already people that you look out online. They're different. They talk different. They act different. They communicate different. You are different. All right? I'm going to get something from Nana's notes here. This is the first deck I created, and on the bottom it says, you are chosen. You are chosen, okay? And no ands, ifs, and buts. You are chosen to be here at this time for a certain reason. Do not doubt that. All right? There is movement happening. You will see it. Okay? Let's see what else Spirit's got. I'm going to shuffle a few times, and then I'm just going to pull them apart. There's over 200 cards here, guys. Yeah, let's pull them apart. See what Spirit's got for us. All right. Some of you guys are going to be architects. You've lost a battle, but you're winning the war. You might have lost a battle, but you are winning the war. Put that down in the comments below, okay? I might have lost a battle, but I'm winning the war. No weapon formed against me will prosper. I am a divine being having an earthly experience. I am moving towards my north node. All right? You are an architect. You might not be a literal one, but you are an architect in your life. In your life, in your spiritual life, in your physical life, you are co-creating with the divine. If you are spiritually connected, you are co-creating with the divine. All right? Who I'm talking to. Let's split them again, see what we got. I like to do this. All right? Hope put off can make your heart feel sick. Your gifts will make room for you. When hope is put off, when it's delayed, when you've been praying and trying to manifest and it feels like it's hitting a glass ceiling over and over again, sometimes when your hope is put off for whatever that is, you can feel sick to your stomach. You can get depressed. You can get down. Don't do that. Have faith. All right? Hope is the substance. Faith, is the substance of things hoped for. Your faith, your believing, is what keeps this hope alive for whatever dream you have, for this new life, for this new start. And your gifts will make room for you. Do you know that Chuck Swindoll, he's a guy that has done a great work in the spiritual realm, but his mom used to pray for him all the time that his gifts would make room for him and bring him before great kings and men, and it did. And that's what I'm praying for you guys, all right? That your gifts will make room for you. Right. Let's cut it one more time. Your spirit team has your back. I hurt on the inside. You've gone through a lot, who I'm talking to, but you're ready. You're ready. This is on the bottom to begin again. You're ready to begin again. All right. You're ready for this new coming to life again. And in the first card you got, you're ready for movement. You're ready for action. You're ready to go. You're saying, okay, spirit team, let's go. I know I've had some hurt inside. I know people have hurt me, but I've set up boundaries. I've gone through the healing work. Let's go. Make room for my gifts and me. Help me to have faith and hope as I go forward, because the spirit team, my spirit team, has got my back. No weapon formed against you will prosper, I promise you that. I love you guys. You're moving forward, all right? You're getting ready. Without a shadow of a doubt, you're coming back to life in some area, in some gifting. I'll be praying for you. I love you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.